called on them YouTubers. YouTubers, let's get ready. We got caught. He ain't never helped no homies. He
Tell
wasn't
me
doing
one.
that.
He ain't help DJ Quik. Y'all say, oh, he helped DJ Quik.
What's poppin', everybody? Back with another video. In this video, we got Wack100 and the 100 ENT show. They got a special guest, Reggie Wright Jr. He's talking about Suge Knight, DJ Quik, and he's talking about Master P. He's exposing Master P for lying. Let's get into it, and we'll talk after the video.
The ride with Suge. And I'm like, what? That ain't how the conversation went, you know? But he go and portray it, doing his double talking. Jimmy calls me like, Reggie, I know I just said that they can do this, but I can't get in between you and Suge beef. I can't do it. You know, I got to ride with Suge. And I'm like, what? Okay. And so ever since then, I've been holding a bunch of grudge against Suge.
Nah, because that
Then
could have set you on your path.
Exactly. That's why. And y'all ever know anything about Mr. Suge Knight? As much as he try to push the red car stuff and everything, tell me one Pyru he ever put out.
He ain't never helped no homies. He
Tell
wasn't
me
doing
one.
that.
He ain't help DJ Quik. Y'all say, oh, he helped DJ Quik. DJ
No,
Quik
he
was
didn't.
signed to Profile Records.
Up
It
on
was
up on the
already out.
lane, up on the laneway.
And then Shepherd
Tony
Lane.
Lane. Yeah.
So anyway, I ain't gonna harp on that. I'll get off that because I'm trying not to
You remember
share.
when Tony Lane come up? I know you remember I was trying to open up that gate. They said, Wack, don't open that gate up. That said, Suge, bring your
Anyway,
ass
story
out.
don't as bad as Wag making because I ain't gonna get no that much credit. But
But boy,
Suge Knight got mad at me behind. I sat next to Lloyd Lake, Tah when Tah is who Wag needs to bring on his show. He, whenever Suge really start talking, if he does, we'll see what he gonna do. We got setback. He got 4 more episodes already done, so we'll see. But Tah got some stories.
yeah, he ran from Tah
Lloyd
Tah.
Lake got some stories about some Little Wayne stuff and the bus, the tour bus. He got some stories that he's
Yeah,
ready
Suge the
to
one. You know what? I'm gonna bring Tah Tah. I'm gonna bring Tah
tell.
Tah to
I
come
got
out.
some stories.
Who is that?
That's,
Because he mentioned him in the record. He
Tah
mentioned
Tah, the
that
homie
dude
from
name.
Emerald Hills, they go. Tah Tah is
yeah,
the one that had the sports agency that the
yes,
Reggie
Reggie
Bush
Bush.
turned his
Yeah,
back on, and that's how
yes,
Reggie Bush got his Heisman Trophy pulled.
Mm.
exactly.
They was the one taking care of the family, doing all he wasn't supposed to do back then.
Tata was actually my partner with the relatives. He was the one that actually had the relative, but then he got in some trouble. And so me and Tata always had a great relationship. He's cool with CJ Mack, Dub C, and all of them. He helped them when their labels turned their back on them. I got up on there, and Tata and I was gonna do a documentary talk. And Tata called him a snitch and a rat and all of that in like 2011, 2012. Suge has always had a bad taste in my mouth, in his mouth, regarding me ever since then. Publicly. Privately, has always had one because of some. I think. I got a little too close to his females for him
There you go. Yeah,
on a
I
friendship.
was waiting for you to say it.
On friendship.
It's been on ever since.
No, I didn't. That's not true. That's not true. No, I'm not that type of. You could trust me. If I'm your homeboy, you can trust me with your girl.
Yo,
I am
Red,
not that. I'm
stop,
not.
bro.
I'm not in too deep. I'm not that. When LL
Yeah.
had to put on the pool table.
Hey, yo, Red.
LL
Why you think that,
LL had to
Red?
put that on the food table.
Red,
This
why you
nigga
think
said,
that,
"What?
Red?
Huh?"
How can we think that, Red?
Because that's what he would have did. Because that's how he is. That you project things that you believe because that's how you think. I'm the type of man. If I'm with you, I'm with you. Once I'm against you, then I'm against you.
It's on some whole other. That's real.
Hey, Reg,
Well,
how Master P tried to rewrite his?
well, he lying. He got on there and said he went up there and made the deal and got Suge and I mean took Snoop off with.
Oh, you didn't
Man, the
do
play
that. I
was not
think
for
y'all made
Master
that tape.
and an override.
Yeah, and an
Why y'all think
override. Yeah, I
Snoop called his
remember
album Last Meal? Why y'all think on, he was talking about the last meal? He wasn't talking about P. He still loved P. He was talking about the last time
Talking
Death
about the
Row gonna
last
eat.
album for Suge, right?
Exactly. Suge had a 5% or 7% override and 4.5 million, and that was
that. Yeah, he
love.
taught it. Yeah, he
Leor
taught it.
Leor was trying to give him 7, but Suge told him for that go on the East Coast because he was thinking the only thing they had at the time was Warren G and Richie Rich and them and Montel Jordan. He didn't know the had in the chambers, Jay Z and all of them. Method Man and Redman was about to do what they did. We didn't know that. We didn't know Def Jam was about to come that strong in '98. But we thinking if Snoop go over there, he about to blow the East back up. And so they said, well, we give y'all 7. Suge say, no, y'all, it's 14 million. They were like, oh, well, we can only come up with 7. But that show you how it wasn't about money with Suge. Suge just took 4.5 and override from priority and said, bill it, and told him, bill it to that. Well, I'll say Master P. I ain't gonna say what I normally say, because what he really said. What he said, Bill is the Master P. And that's how they deal with
To
Master
the
P comes
country,
out and make
bring
it
it to
seem
that
like it was his
country,
greater.
nigga.
Well, MF, that country mother. What he said. But y'all gotta understand, this is how we say all of us from the country. My mama and daddy, well, not my mama, my daddy from New Orleans, so from the Ninth Ward. So I got love for the
Yeah,
South too.
yeah.
It was no death row without the South. Y'all want to keep it real. The South is what made death row bigger than and do what they did on, than what the East Coast was doing at the time. It was because of the South. But then y'all got your own people, 96, 97. Yeah, of course y'all had Big Mike and Scarface and all of them, but y'all know they was only selling gold.
Yep. So all they was doing was gold at the most in them
Yeah,
90s.
yeah.
Juvie went platinum. That was
Oh
about
man.
98,
Yeah.
99.
But y'all don't give everybody forget about Lil Flip. Lil Flip the one who
That was that
helped
was in
y'all.
2000 and what?
Nah, Lil
Shoot.
Flip was 97, 98. He was before
Nah,
Nelly and them.
nah, that was like 2001 when Lil Flip came out with that
Nah, go
song and
look it
went
up.
platinum.
Look it up. He was
When he went
before P and
platinum, I'm
them.
talking about. You talking about the album that went platinum, the underground album that went platinum?
I don't know which one. Even Mystical. I remember, man,
Yeah,
me and Suge
Mystica was
used to
selling
go.
right. Yeah, he was definitely
Man, me
moving
and
then.
Suge used to go and watch Mystical. We used to fly out to New Orleans to go watch Mystical perform. Cause Buncher used to always say, "Man, that sound just like Snoop. That nigga sound just like," because he used to tear up every club. I mean, Mystical worked that album for. And we was trying to get Mystical, but Suge was like, nah, man, I can't do it. I was like, dog, this hard. He said, but let's go to the club. Let's go check him out. And we were trying to sign Mystical. Biggest mistake, I think.
Turned it to sound at that time.
Mystical wasn't signed. Mystical was just working his album. He was just
What
working.
what at what time was that?
95,
Oh, so
96.
that was before he got with P.
Mystical, he was working the clubs. He had New Orleans on lock back then.
Oh, he had a situation with
He
Big
wasn't
Boy
with P.
Records. Then it went to No Limit from
But
now.
there wasn't nobody.
Yeah, so there you have it. I'm glad Reggie is holding Suge Knight accountable and correcting some things, man, because a lot of times people say, oh, I put this person on, I put that person on. Yeah, DJ Quik was already on. A lot of people don't know that. Suge Knight did not put Quik on at all. Yeah, so you can't trip Reggie up with dates and times regarding hip-hop history because he lived it. He was around, active, moving around during that time. So, he knows who went platinum, who went gold, the shift between the East Coast, the West Coast, the South, the, passing of the baton, as you could say, as far as the movements and the eras of hip hop. Yeah, he's very well versed in that. So he knows. And yeah, people don't give Flip enough credit, man. Lil Flip, he was a big deal, man. I know the beef with T.I. and T.I. kind of like, a lot of people feel like T.I. won that whole situation. Back in the day, Lil Flip was that dude, bro. Lil Flip was moving. Mystical had a major impact too. It's kind of messed up how his career ended with all the, you already know how that, we don't have to get into that. But yeah, Mystical was a major deal, major star in the South. A lot of stars, unsung heroes in the South. Glad Reggie touched on that. What do you guys think about the fallout between Reggie and Suge Knight? Reggie saying it's a little bit over some women, and a little bit over, the music industry stuff. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one.